Are you ready, friends? Because I'm going to air my dirty laundry. This is Frigidaire Test Drive Mom, Candace Lindemann for Mamanista.com, and I'm going to show you how I do laundry with my new Frigidaire washer-dryer. The washer and dryer from Frigidaire are two of my favorite new appliances. I almost hesitate to call them appliances or washer-dryers. These are like nothing I've ever had before. They're just a completely new species of home electronics. One of the things that's great about this is the number of options. So I have so many different options I can choose from. I can choose these settings from spin only, delicates and hand wash, quick, normal, casual, whitest whites, heavy, and then this one's really useful because I have small children, deep clean and sanitize. And I can just choose it with this little knob, which I'll do in a second. Then you can also individually set temperature options, spin speed, and you can choose soil level, and you can also pause it. You can delay the start, you can save settings, and it just has such a high capacity that it's just amazing. And then, assuming I don't need to sanitize anything, I can also choose the more eco-friendly energy saving option, which I really like as well, which will use a cooler temperature of water to keep down the energy usage. So I'm going to do some laundry. I'm going to be using my 7th generation concentrated, high energy efficient 7th generation laundry detergent. But one of the things I want to show you first is down here are these pedestals, which are amazing. You can open this up and you can see in here you can store your supplies as well. So a lot of times we actually have the laundry detergent stored down there. Open it up. This is concentrated, so I only need to use just a little bit of this laundry detergent. Pour it in. Close it up, and then I select which ones I want. Now for this, I would just choose normal, casual. A lot of times I'm doing delicates, but in this case I'll just do the normal, casual. And then I'll come over here, and because these are brighter colors and things aren't that dirty, I'm going to use the cold, and fast is fine. And I think everything else should be good. I can even change the signal volume if I want to. And this is going to actually be normal soil level, and we're good to go. Another thing that I really love about this washer and dryer, it's so quiet. I have these right here in my kitchen, so it's very nice. I put them on and you barely even notice that they're on. I can just talk normal volume, everybody can hear me over them, so it's another great thing about them. And then when these are done, we'll show you the drying. Well, the wash is done. Let's open it up and get the dryer going. Now, I have a little bit of an awkward setup here, not any fault of these dryers, the washer and dryer, but just where my hookups are. So what I do is I just open this up and transfer it over. Now I'm going to be loading up the dryer, and one of the great things about this dryer is that it has so much room. So before, sometimes I would have to do 2 drying loads if I really filled up the wash. Now I can fit anything I can fit in the wash, I can fit right into the dryer. The other great thing about this washer and dryer is you just turn here and it's got these great settings. It has time dry, ultra delicates, quick, casual, normal, and this is normal, and I'm going to put it on normal here. If you put it on casual, it's 40. If you remember, the washer was just a little bit over 40. If you put it on normal, it's 50. And the great thing about this is that you can wash it and dry it in the same amount of time. So if you're doing multiple loads, this is so helpful because instead of sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting for the dryer to finish, so you can put things in the washer into the dryer, it's done pretty much the same amount of time. Like the washer, there's just so many options. Temperature, dryness. Again, you have the wonderful sanitize option, which is, like I said before, with young children, just fabulous. The shrink guard, and just so much more. If I could remember some of my high school mathematics, I could probably figure out the number of permutations available here. But let's just say that it's a lot. There's a lot of options on these too. So I'm going to just say, okay, I'm going to go for normal, and it'll be nice and dry, and get it started. Get nice and quiet, and the time, 50 minutes, instead of taking much longer than the washer usually does.